line that up. Okay, so today I'll be working on these two characters right here. And I already drew this, but I'm going to go over it with pen and maybe work on it a little bit more, adding details. Look at which one I want here. Start with the lettering up here. Hello, Mr. Flamingo Man. Just starting here. Alright, so I'm gonna go over these guys with pen. Start with this guy first, and then I'll go to the kid down here. Midnight where you live? Yeah, it's evening for me. So this little kid will be trying to get the controller in this guy's hand. Just probably play fighting. Yeah, of course, Dexman. Thank you for joining, and a shout out to Dexman2000. Do you draw on your channel or post any content? That's cool. I'm just an artist on here, drawing some characters. Weather. Yep, and it takes a long time. It took a while for me to start actually attracting people to my channel here as an artist, but lives have been helping me with that. live streams, I mean. These hands, probably should have worked a little bit more on this hand down here. A little bit wonky. Well, a lot wonky. Very wonky. But that's okay. It's not, you can't see it too much. So I might change the music here. I might do that real quick. Oh yes, this guy does have, yeah, it's basically a ski mask. It's just one of my characters always wears one. Not always, but today he has one on. That's cool. What do you draw, Mr. Flamingo? Basically on my channel I just draw my characters that I like and then working on practicing drawing faces. I think. I spent a lot of time working on this arm here, and it still looks a little bit odd to me, but I'm working on different poses. Hello, Goob. Yeah, I think you were in here before. I actually got what you suggested me to draw, this character, figure in the library. I remember that. Go back to this page. And hello everybody who's joining in. I worked on these clothes not for too long, but is basically just getting the right body shapes down, making it look actually like a human. This kid has just a hoodie on and just some jeans. This could be a drawing that I might color one day. It's not too hard, not too difficult. Now I'll draw the controller up here, along with his hand. Hello, everybody who's joining in. I'm definitely inside tonight because it was snowing where I live. Don't know about now, but it was. For me, I basically just draw traditionally. I don't use colored pencils that often. Mostly just mechanical pencils and pens. I do use markers though, sometimes. If I feel like coloring. I do digital art sometimes, but really it's just for fun. I have a digital art pad, which I don't have with me now, but one day I could show you guys it. But it's basically just for fun. Sometimes I get it out, mess around a little bit. And I know I was talking about this on a previous stream about the texture of paper on a digital art pad, because I know they have those, like a screen, not a protector, but you just lay it on the screen. I don't know exactly how it works, but just kind of stick it on there, and then it has a texture of paper. But I still think just traditionally is the way I like to go. Thank you, Remy. Working on outlining these two characters. have a bunch of pencils here, and I got some pretty light ones, and then some dark charcoal ones. These are graphite, but I do have some charcoal. These are like 4B, HB pencil. This one's pretty dark. It's a 6B pencil, so sometimes I use those, but right now I've been on the just using mechanical pencils lately. I like them a lot. Thank you, D. Jordan, very much. I'm slowly working my way up with my YouTube channel. As I said previously, live streams actually help a lot. Bring a lot of people to your channel. That's neat. Do you post on your channel, or is it just kind of on your own time drawing? Alright, I think I went over everything. I guess I can erase now. Oh wait, whenever I erase, I notice a couple things I forgot to go over. Oh, I forgot to put the iris in this character's eyes. That's kind of important. Alright, almost done with the erasing here. And I can add more details now. Might get a different pen though. Now I can go in and add tiny little details with a skinnier tip. I use these Ahuhu fine line drawing pens, and I really like them. And usually I stick with the same brands, but sometimes it's good to try different ones, and I'm always up to suggestions on new brands, or maybe new markers, or pencils, or really anything. I guess I won't add too much detail to the ski mask. There's not really that much detail to add. Some more shading over here. Alrighty, so after this, you guys got any suggestions on maybe what to draw next? Usually some people have something in mind, and finish this up here. Should probably put their names down here. First I'll put the date. Okay, so that is that little drawing. And I might use this super skinny marker. It's a 0.05 tip. This is so fine that sometimes you have to like clean the tip a little bit just so you can draw better. It gets gunked up sometimes. Alright, so I think I finished up on the shading a little bit here. I guess all my shading is kind of going in the same direction, like this way. Might change it up a little bit. Oh yeah, so I was writing a second dragon story. It's pretty much done now. I remember I made a short of writing a while ago, and it's still getting a lot of views and people are still asking about it. So really, it's done. It's not a published book though. A lot of people said like, oh, I want to read it, but it's not actually published. It's just kind of my own little thing that I like to do. I have 2 books, dragon books, I guess. The first one I did when I was a lot younger, so I don't think I'll even ever share that one, since now I'm like, wait, I used to write like that? But now I think I've improved on writing. Well, I definitely have over the years. But yeah, it's not published, but it is done. Should self-publish it? Be. I've always wanted to do it. There's some things that hold me back, I feel like. probably will look into it a bit more as I grow with writing. I do read a lot of stories, and right now I'm reading Narnia books. I've talked about them before. I'll go ahead and add darker and thicker lines around the edges. A third book, so I was a little bit late this year on starting a third one. Usually I start a new one around the New Year's, but this time it took me a little bit more time than expected to edit my second book, which is, the name of it is A Journey Through War, all about dragons, basically. And I just haven't really got any big ideas to start the third one yet. I think I was gonna wait a little bit and work on my second one more until I decide to tackle a whole nother book. I really haven't gotten any plots down, but I will be thinking about it more. So the first book is about, basically it only had 2 dragon characters in it, basically for the whole story. And the second one still has some of the same characters in there, and it I'll just say, yeah, it continues it, but it's a whole new plot and setting. And if you only read the second one, you'd probably not think there's any first book. It's kind of its own, but in a way there's still the same characters. And there's a lot of new characters in the second book, since it's in, like, basically based around a war camp. So there's a lot of soldiers. Yeah, using the, like, basic lines to structure your faces, it definitely helps a lot. I always do it for my characters. I've never really done a tutorial since there's so many out there, but it's basically the same as many others. On my own time, sometimes I do still draw dragons. But with my channel, I've been trying to stick to one thing, and that is people. So basically, it's only people right now. I mean, on streams, if somebody suggests something, I'll probably draw it. But basically, characters, people characters. Yeah, with dragons, I feel like, well, I mean, if you draw something a lot, you'll definitely improve on it and get a lot better. But I just feel like I wasn't improving as much as I was with people. Like, I couldn't find as many new things to add to the dragons. So I started on people, and now I'm just working on characters and, like, the anatomy of people. I can still draw them. I definitely haven't forgotten. So I think I added a lot of details to these guys just with the pen. This could be a thing that I would color. And my styles have changed over the years a lot. I feel like most of my drawings, I don't know, it just has this certain look with these markers. Like, I don't do the outlining very smoothly. It's just kind of rough strokes. Oh yeah, the mechanical pencil. Just found this one actually because it had graphite in it. I need to get some more of these because all my other ones are pretty much out and I don't have any more graphite to put in them. I have erasers, but not graphite. So I'll have to get some more. But yeah, I'm basically just using mechanical pencils to draw. I mean, I still use regular graphite pencils, but I don't know, these just, they have a very fine tip to them. And good for sketching, I feel like. Let's see, I did live stream a bit earlier in the afternoon, or at least it was afternoon for me. And there were a lot of people on. We had like over, I think it was over 1,000 definitely. Like 1,300 people tuned in, and then I got like 20 subscribers, which was amazing. So that was awesome. Trying to find the right tip I want on these markers. I feel like with mechanical pencils, you can, they're good for cross hatching, and I like to just get like real low on the paper and just go nice like that. Can fill in areas by shading pretty quickly. But with a regular pencil, you can still do that. It just has a different look. And some people may prefer regular pencils and some people may prefer mechanical. It's really just all up how I feel sometimes. Oh, and I don't know where I have this little box here that I have all of my things in. I don't know where this one came from. It's a pen. Wait, where did I get this? I usually know all the markers and pens I have, but this one, it works. It's a nice pen. I do not remember getting this. Anyways, a little perplexed on that. What sketchbook am I using? Okay, so I'm using this Canson Extra Large Mixed Media. Has 60 pages. They're 5.5 by 8.5 inches, and the 98 pounds. I think that's all the information on here. So, but yeah, these are the ones that I love. Well, actually, I didn't really use them that much until I ran out of the other ones that I liked. I used to use a Hoo sketchbooks, but they kind of fell apart. So now I'm using these, and I feel like they're better quality. They're simple, but they're nice. And this is actually my first sketchbook that is more vertical than horizontal. Most of them are like this and have widespread pages. Yep. Bye. Thanks for joining in. I'm using a thicker marker here. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes it looks nice. Sometimes it does not. So these are two of my characters, basically OCs, and so this one's name is Sam, and they're actually brothers. This Sam is older than Raven. Raven is this boy, and this is like kind of when they're younger and kids, and Raven looks very young and short, which he is younger than Sam, but later in the years he becomes the tallest. Even though he's very short right now, usually he's the tallest in the group because I don't usually draw them as kids. Yeah, basically they're quarreling over who's first player or something like that. But Raven is too short to even get the controller out of his hand, which I find kind of funny. Let's see. I used to have some... Geez, I am filling this up so quickly with streams. Anyways, I used to have some like other drawings kind of like that with those two characters. I mean, this is another one of my OCs. His name is Zane. Basically, they're all brothers. Maybe I don't have them in here. Yeah, I think that was in a separate sketchbook. Yeah, I don't have that in here. But this is some of sketching with the ski mask. I did that a while ago. Okay, so I'll flip back to this page. And I don't really know what else to add. I mean, I'm kind of just going slow with it, adding tiny little details here and there. Add a little bit more of these thicker lines. Okay, Goop. Yeah, I could definitely draw your profile picture. So, I started streaming basically when I saw some other artists doing it, and they kind of brought me to live streaming. I never really thought about it before. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't really think about it too much. Alright, going to your channel so I can see your profile picture. I'll draw it down here because this is one of my profile picture drawing pages, which I have one left, so I can fit you in here. So did you draw this one yourself? Looks cute. Okay, working on the eyes right now. Shade them in. And then smile. Alright, that is goob for you. Might shade this in a little bit. Oh, maybe no. Maybe not. That's a little too dark. It's a little sketch. Oops, I unplugged my whiteboard. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I can probably do your profile picture, Skyrocket. And I do play a couple of video games, so I have basically Nintendo and PS4 games. I play The Long Dark, which is one of my favorite games, for sure. And I also play, I think the only online game I have is Dauntless. And let's see, I also play a lot of Zelda, Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild. And let's see, some Crash Bandicoot. Oh yeah, you guys probably saw that, the character from Doors. I don't know what the game is, but it was requested. So that guy, he's pretty scary. And let's see, what else? Oh, I also play a racing game called Asphalt Legends. And I just drew a picture. Oh yeah, here. Okay, so I just drew a character from this game called Stray earlier today. And basically it's a cute cat game where you're basically in a post-apocalyptic apocalyptic world, and there's these robots around, and it's a cozy game, that's for sure. You play as a cat, an orange cat. Oh yeah, I'll do your profile picture. Let me find a place that is open. Just make a little circle here. Use this candle. Alright, that's a good enough circle. Alrighty, so I'm gonna shape this circle out a little bit better. Alrighty, so this is probably the most complex one that I've gotten so far. I mean, it's not super complex, but usually it's just a character picture or like that. Oh yeah, I'll write your name down here if I can draw the @ symbol. I guess it's not that too hard, but sometimes I mess it up. @Skyrocket. Okay, we'll continue with this. little rocket blasting into space. Okay, I'll put the lettering down here first before I finish the rocket. Oh no, am I going to be able to fit the letters in here? Maybe I'll slim it down a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller so I can fit it all in there. Okay. Try this again. It's still a little bit too big. I'm surprised I made the lettering too big. But it's okay. I think that's okay. Outline the letters a little bit. Yeah, this whole sketchbook is gonna be filled up before I know it. It kind of already is, but I got a couple blank pages left. Alright, now I can finish the rocket. I could definitely go back and color these profile pictures. I feel like that'd be fun. Except I'd have to go back to people's channel to see what the colors actually were. I mean, this doesn't have to be exact. So I'm almost done with this. And I'll just add a few stars in the background. Like there is. And there you go. So that is that. Hope you liked it. Could start doing these in pen. That might look a little bit better. Alright, so there is your profile picture. And, oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys I got a Valentine's dragon holding a heart. But I also have, over here somewhere. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whoopsie. Over here I also have a penguin holding a heart. Haha, here it is for Valentine's Day. And let's see, this is what I drew earlier. And then I have a little bit of a mystical creature page with a gnome, some snakes, a frog with a long tail, a bearded dragon, an axolotl, and a random mouse. So that is that page. And I got room to draw here. Never finished this one, this reference, because I did not like it. I could erase it and actually put something nice here. And now we have a nice fresh page. Oh yeah, I still got room on this page too. Should probably finish up these before I move on. Got this little guy here. I remember trying to use him for poses when I was younger. To be honest, it's not too accurate, but I guess it still helps a little bit. But now I just use him to bend around and play with. Alright, so I'll finish this page up. I just want to add something here before I actually move on. I was going to look back at, really quick, the drawing that I just left. I was gonna, I wanted to color it, but I didn't know if that'd kind of ruin it. I could just put some, gray, just a grayscale drawing, but I don't know. I think that might take some time. More time than I want to spend on it today. Nah. Just the face here. I guess I never really add jewelry to my characters. I guess I could do that. A little necklace. Some crazy hair, okay. This is going to be a mixture of comb and a granny-like necklace down here with some pearls, combined with a rock star crazy hair. Alright. Let me add some eyebrows first. Alright, what kind of hair should I do? Some crazy big hair. Alright, so I'm gonna make a circle around this. Hold on just a second. You guys will know what I'm doing. So I'm thinking of a character, a very specific character actually. It's this DJ from Mystery Incorporated, Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated. Her hair is like this. I forgot what it's called. Oh wait, maybe it's like an afro or something. But she has crazy hair like this. So I'll add that. Is it a grandma? So it's a very young looking grandma with some crazy hair, and she'll just be maybe a rock star grandma, or she could be a DJ. Maybe if I make her look more like a grandma, it'll look nice. This earring does not fit her grandma and DJ style. I don't really know how to make somebody look old. I guess just add some some wrinkly skin, I guess. To be honest, all my characters are younger. I don't draw grandmas and grandpas too often. Well, actually I have in comic strips that I've done, but still they don't look too warm and grandmotherly like. It's a very unique character, I say. She'd probably have a shawl on or something. I don't know how to tell or what it even exactly is. Is it like a poncho? No, it's a little different. There's DJ grandma, I mean. Alright, well, at least I filled up that right corner with something quite crazy. Shade in her hair this way. Now I'm going to do cartoonish style down here. I just want to add something to here. There's this one cartoony style that I like to do. Sometimes it's nice to just doodle it. Wait, I gotta find the right marker. So a very basic head, just some hair, and then for the body, it's basically a triangle, or like a wavy triangle, which that's not a triangle, but I'm gonna say it is. And that is the simple little character doodles that I like to just doodle around with sometimes. Color in the hair.
I like those.
Alright guys, and in a second I have something else to show you. Oh hey Malin, thank you so much for joining. I'm just doodling here. Just filling up this page because I want to. But I have the drawing that I was working on is this one. I was working on outlining it. I got a lot of drawings in this sketchbook. I've been filling it up quite quickly. But that's the one that I was working on today. And something in my old sketchbook. This is Random Sketchbook 2. It's an old one. And we got some characters here I remember the night that I actually did these. I was just working on them, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw like some ladies in dresses here, and then I guess they're sisters. But I remember them quite well, and there are a lot of silly ones in here. It's random, very random, just like the sketchbook has said in the front. I'm trying to find some of my good ones. Here is a character named Farah, and on this side we have Santia and Serafina, which I don't know what kind of name that is, but I guess it's the name. And then here is Mirka. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is when I just started to draw faces. Well, not just when, but this is my first video I actually made of drawing these characters. And I have one more good drawing that I like in here of a character. Oh, I guess there's this one too. It's a waitress who's like a lizard waitress. I got this inspiration from another artist. Her name is Near Me, and she had older OCs like this. They're like half lizard, half human type of characters. And thank you, Malin, very much. And yeah, I do like the page with all the little faces on them. My first video of actually drawing them. And this is when I was practicing on full bodies, I guess. And I'm trying to find one in here. We got Spider-Man. And it should be in here unless it's in a different sketchbook. Oh, Zelda. I was not looking for this one, but I definitely love it very much. This is Zelda, and this is Link in the corner. They are from a game. And I just drew Zelda again pretty recently. Here she is. So a little bit different. This one I actually colored, which looks nice. She has a master sword. This is a new one, and she's holding a torch. Ah, here it is, finally, I found it. This one I spent a lot of time on when I was younger. I guess that wasn't that long ago. It was 6/22/24. So, but there's so many little doodles in here, and I did go through this whole sketchbook one time. I was just kind of doing a sketchbook tour on a stream, but I think that's pretty much all the good ones in here. The other ones are just random doodles that I made. For some reason I was practicing horses here. Oh yes, hands are very difficult. And I don't think I drew any in here. I mean, basically just little gloves, which is what I still do now. But yeah. That is pretty much it for my random sketchbook too. I still have pages to fill up if I do ever want to continue them. But right now, I'm just in this sketchbook, which I have a couple of these. This one I already drew in a little bit. This was my first live stream actually. This is what I drew, drawing hats. Here is a character named Zane. And is that it in here? Oh wait, we have one more. Her name is Ashley. Just a random, everything so random, I feel like. Random character. And there's one more thing. Oh yes. So this was a long time ago and it is creepy. But I found it today, and it is the ghost of Sterling Mansion. I did this a while back. She's very creepy looking, that's for sure. And I got all these fresh pages in here. So, I'll be filling those up probably in the next few live streams after I fill up this sketchbook. Which there's only one nice page left. And that's it. But I have a lot more open spaces that I can still draw in. So yeah, I think that's almost it for today, pretty much. I did my little sketchbook tour, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back, and basically that is all for today. I already streamed once earlier for about, I think it was an hour and a half or so, maybe a little bit more. But I streamed then, got some good drawings in, and then I got this one in, which I really like. So I'm proud of this, and thank you guys for joining in here today, and thank you, Malin, for hopping on. And I think that's all. So, bye!